Imagine a quiet room. In the center of the room is a wooden table. On that table sits a small glass jar. Inside the jar is a single $10 bill. The room is still. The jar is closed. The money is safe from the wind and the rain. It stays there for many years. When we look at the jar, we see the same number. It says 10. It will always say 10. There is a natural desire to feel that this money is unchanging. We want to believe that what we have today is exactly what we will have tomorrow. It is a very common way to look at the world. We think of money as a solid object, like a stone or a piece of metal. But there is a small confusion in this way of thinking. Money is not the thing we want. Money is a tool we use to get the things we want. We want the bread. We want the clothes. We want the roof over our heads. The money is just a way to measure those things. Think about a simple wooden ruler. It is exactly 12 inches long. It is a steady tool for measuring the floor. Now imagine a strange world. In this world, the inches on the ruler slowly get wider. Every year, the space between the marks grows. The ruler is still 12 inches long. The number has not changed. But when you lay the ruler on the floor, it covers a different amount of space. The tool of measurement is moving. This is a way to observe how prices work. The world outside the glass jar does not stay still. The cost of a loaf of bread changes. The cost of a pair of shoes changes. Over a long time, these costs usually go up. They move away from the number in our jar. Let us look at this with very simple numbers. Imagine it is today. One loaf of bread costs $1. You have $10 in your hand. You can walk into a store and walk out with 10 loaves of bread. The scale is simple, 1 to 1. Now we let many years pass. We go back to that same store. The bread is still bread. It is the same size and the same weight. But the price tag has changed. Now one loaf of bread costs $2. You take your $10 out of the jar. The number on the paper still says 10, but when you give it to the baker, he only gives you 5 loaves. The money did not disappear. The number did not change, but the amount of bread is now half of what it was. This is the gap between the number and the value. If a person only keeps money in a jar, the number stays the same, but the things that money can buy often become more expensive. The money stays still while the world moves forward. The result is that the person has less than they started with. Not less money, but less bread. Wealth is often measured by what we can acquire. It is not just the total of the numbers in a box. If the prices in the world rise faster than the numbers in the box, the value is fading. It is like a bucket of water with a tiny hole in the bottom. The bucket looks full. The bucket is strong, but slowly the water level goes down. The container remains, but the content is different. Understanding this is a quiet realization. It shows us that saving is a way to keep a number, but keeping a number is not always the same as keeping the value. When we observe this, we see why numbers alone do not create a state of being rich. Richness is the ability to provide for needs. If the needs cost more every year, the saved money has a harder time meeting them. This is the nature of the world we live in. Prices move. Money stays. The distance between them grows.